everyone, welcome back to my channel, East Bay Stamp Chick. This is Michelle, and today's video is the Merry Makers Christmas Craft Collab video. We are in week 3, which means we are doing Christmas cards this week, and I will have in the description box down below a link, so if you want to, you can click the link and it will show you all the videos to this date that have been made for the Christmas collab. And then as we go through and finish it, they will all be on there, so they'll be all in one spot. Also, there will be listed down below in the description box the list of everybody who is doing the collab. So if you want to just go ahead and click individually on them, you can go directly to their channel and check out their video and all the other videos they've made. Lots of great inspiration, lots of fun Christmas projects for you guys to check out. And if you like a video, please give people a thumbs up and subscribe to their channel. We'd love for you to do that if you could. So for today's project, I used the Simple Stories collection. This is a smaller collection. It was only 6 pieces of 12 by 12 paper, so you get 2 of each paper. And you can see the front and the back right here. This is what I have left. The collection is called Peace on Earth. I have not used the sticker sheet yet, so I still have a sticker sheet, which is like a half-sized sticker sheet. So I still have this available. And then I still have some cut-aparts in here. Got some cut-aparts. And I was going to use those on my cards, and then I just wasn't feeling it. Wanted to go a different direction. So I have all these cut-aparts still to use. And then I've got these different strips of paper, and then I have a whole bunch of these strips because I was going to do something with them and then changed my mind again. So I have those. So, have some things I could probably make another card or 2 out of this. But I will use this for something. I'm going to save it, but it's, in my mind, it's pretty much a done deal. This collection is pretty much done. So I'm feeling good. I pretty much feel like I have smashed it and we're good to go. So that's the collection that I used, and I made 5 by 7 cards, and they're like a fun fold card. So let me show you. And there's 2 styles. Also, all of them have the poinsettia and the sentiment. I forgot to bring the sentiment stamp over here, but all of it is from, it was called Sweet and Sassy Stamps. They have renamed the company to Creative Worship Stamps. So this is the Poinsettia Wishes stamp set, which does come with matching dies. And then there is a Holiday Greetings stamp set that I used for the sentiments. And I didn't bring that to show you. I'm so sorry. But that has several Christmas greetings on it, and that's a really great set as well from Creative Worship Stamps. So you might know them as Sweet and Sassy Stamps, and I believe you can still find the website. You can pull it up with either name. Alright, so here's the cards, and they are 5 by 7 cards, and they are a fun fold or fancy fold card. So the Merry Christmas and the Wishing You a Joyous Holiday Season came on the same stamp set, and then the poinsettias are on the other one. And so yeah, so look at this. This uses a lot of patterned paper. It's a big piece here, which is really great if you have paper that's really pretty or that you really want to, show the paper. It's also fun because you can include like a photograph on this side or this side. If you wanted to, I completely glued this down, but you could make this a pocket right here and insert a gift card right here. That would fit as well, so that could be another option for this card. All right, so pretty easy, but it's really fun. I think this is kind of a different take on a card. Okay, and it helps, of course, to have pattern paper that has, double-sided. You can do this with single-sided paper, and I will talk about that here in a minute. There's that one. And there's that one. Okay, and then the other style that I did is a top folding card. So same thing, but it folds up. And again, you could put a gift card right here if you make this a pocket, or you could attach it right here. And then this folds down. So it's a long, long top folding card. Okay, I love this plaid and the poinsettia. That's like a favorite for me. Okay. And I had 6 sheets of patterned paper, and I didn't quite use it all up. So that's all you would need to make the 8 cards, besides your cardstock. Now I put red right here because I was starting to run out of paper, and I had cut it to try and do something else with it, and it didn't, you know, I ended up changing my mind, and so I didn't really have patterned paper to put here, so I just put the red cardstock. But, you know, I could have, if I hadn't cut things and were doing other things, I could have, you know, filled that in as well. Okay. So those are the 8 cards that I made, and let me just show you what I did. So I do this to, you know, when I'm experimenting with something new, is I kind of make it just out of a plain cardstock, which if you do it this way, you could use single-sided paper, because you could just mount it onto your plain cardstock. So to make the base of this card, the base is 7 inches by 7.5. And then I scored at 2.5 inches to create this little flap. And this little card right here is 3 by 5. Now you could do a cut apart right there, which was what I was originally going to do, but I just didn't love the size of it. I wanted something a little bit longer, so, which is why I went with this. And so like you could definitely do a pocket there. Have my little notes. The patterned paper was 6 3/4 by 8 3/4, and I scored it at 4 3/4. So you could create a pocket right here as well if you wanted to put a tag or something in there. So it could be quite a big pocket, and it leaves just a little bit, I'll show you, of an outline, because it's 6 3/4. So it, you know, frames it, okay, basically, because it's a 5 by 7 card. So if you had single-sided paper, you could definitely just glue that right on to your cardstock, okay, and you know, use single-sided paper if you wanted to too. Okay, so that's that one. And then the top folding one is a 5 by 7 card, and that I used a 5 by 10.5 sized paper, and I scored it at 3.5 inches, which created this flap, and the same size 3 by 5 right here. And then the patterned paper was 4 3/4 by 12 inches, and I scored it at 6 3/4, which created this flap right there. Okay, and it's the same thing as far as you know, it leaves a border all the way around. Okay, and I did use 110-pound cardstock to make these cards, but they still really aren't that heavy or bulky, and they definitely fit in an envelope if you wanted to mail them. I did use foam tape to pop up the poinsettias, and there are some sequins on here for a little bit of bling, but it's still pretty flat, and you know, you could definitely still easily mail these if you wanted to. Okay, so it's definitely still mailable. But I think the 5 by 7 size is kind of fun, and not a size that everybody makes a lot of, but it's a great way to use your stash because it takes a little bit more paper to do it, and especially when you're doing this fold out like that. So really simple. I really liked how these turned out, and I think I'll probably make other cards, maybe some birthday cards or something like this is, again, because I think this is really fun. I like the look of this, and it's just something different, right? So anyway, so that is week 3 of the hop, and next week, the next one, week 4, will be the last week of the hop, and we're doing gift card holders. So I do have some fun dies that I'm going to be trying out, I think, for that, but there will be a lot of inspiration for that one as well. And so I hope you join us for the last week of it as well. So, and please make sure and check out that list of all of our collaborators and give them some love. And there's just tons of inspiration out there. So if you make anything that, you know, we show you, please tag us or use our hashtag with the Merry Makers Christmas Craft Collab, so that way we can find you and see your project. We'd love to see that. So thanks so much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you on the next video. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.